Hi, welcome to my windshield survey regarding Commack, New York. Commack is basically my hometown. Been living here for the past 15 years or so. It's very central, western Suffolk on Long Island. It's about an hour away from Manhattan, and it's about 4 hours driving distance to Albany. Population in Commack is about 38,000. As of July, it was 38,620, and the median age in Commack is 38 years old. We're going to begin by looking at what you're looking at right now is the major newspaper for Long Island. For most of Long Island, there's a Nassau, Suffolk, as well as a Manhattan subscription to Newsday, and this is, like I said, basically our most local paper for our community. Moving to the next slide coming up, this is a view of Long Island, and as you can see, we literally are an island, and we're surrounded by water, which could be a good thing. But we're prone to hurricanes and really heavy rainfalls, but also we have the most beautiful beaches around as well. This is another picture of the map. Specifically, you can see Commack on about the 12 o'clock mark, and very accessible to all major highways. There's 495, which is the LIE. There's Northern State. There's Sagato's Sunken Meadow Parkway, as well as Southern State Parkway. So it's pretty easy to get to where you need to go by car. And there's train lines that runs into Manhattan, and you can get a track or whatever to wherever you have to go. So it is a very convenient place to live. Here is another map. As you can see, we're totally surrounded by water. This is Commack, right off Commack Road. There's a lot of shops like this, shopping centers with major supermarkets. This one is Meat Farms, and basically around that corner from my house, as well as major shopping ones, Costco, BJ's, Wallbounds, Pathmark, and a lot of different small specialty stores as well. This is a typical house that you would see in Commack. The price ranges, a median price range is in the 500s, even as of right now. The income for Commack residents this year was at $106,000, which is higher than the New York average. I believe the New York average is $53,000. This is one of the schools in Commack. This is the Commack Middle School. Commack School District is Blue Ribbon School District that boasts, I think it's like 99% Regents diploma and 92% move on and graduate high school, and 37% of those receive their bachelorette degrees. There's one high school, 5 elementary and middle school combined. There's 5 private schools, and right here, this is one of the smaller firehouses in Commack. This one is also off of Commack Road. There's a big Fire District 3 firehouse in Commack, and that's on Jericho Turnpike. This again is a picture of a crossing guard, and this is during school hours when I'm dropping off my kids. It's a lot of walkers and people on the streets, and a lot of buses that you're going to see in the next slide. There's crossing guards, and there's security guards, and there's security cameras, and this is the intermediate school. From what you can see from this neighborhood, it is a pretty safe neighborhood. The houses are very well kept, the lawns are manicured, and people really take pride in their homes and their schools. and the community here. And most of our taxes, a median tax is $9,500 in Commack, and that's basically you can have like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom ranch and pay $9,000 in taxes. And a good portion of that goes to the schools. Here you see a mother and a child walking in the streets, you know, daylight. You see a lot of people walking their dogs. The kids are out in the neighborhoods. They're riding their bikes. It's like I said, it's a very family-friendly community. And again, the school district itself draws the families to Commack. This is Huntington Hospital, one of the bigger hospitals on Long Island. It's also a magnet status hospital where I gave birth to all 3 of my children here. And they redid everything, I believe, in the last 10 years. And it's absolutely beautiful. This is one of the bigger malls. There's many malls on Long Island. Nothing in Commack specifically, but all within a 15-20 minute drive to some major malls and outlets. And that's consistent with living on Long Island, that there's a lot of malls, a lot of outlets, there's a lot of shopping, and that goes, you know, that fosters back into the community. Here's the picture of the beach. Have to put that in because we're on Long Island and we're known for our beaches. And I believe that is Crab Meadow on Long Island. But there's many beaches. There's Robert Moses, there's Jones Beach, there's Sunken Meadow, there's Crab Meadow. So as far as beaches and water sports and boating, fishing, all that is really, really big. Fire Island, you have the Hamptons. Season during the summer in the Hamptons with the rentals. It just really pumps money into the community. There are apartment complexes in Commack. This is one of the chains that we have. They're not even apartments, they have to be called luxury rentals. And I believe the going rate is $19.50 for a 1-bedroom here. This again, it's like almost directly across the street. There's some other ones too. I believe this is Mayfair's Garden Apartments. There's nothing really here that starts under $1,400 a month rent. And that actually is one of the negatives to this community, is that it's very hard to maintain your living standards and be able to send your kids to a really good school and pay for the taxes as well as everything else that demanded of the families, put upon the families. It's tough during these times, especially that you want the best for your children. You're living in a blue ribbon district, and the houses are astronomical still, and taxes, you know, they keep going up. But you pay for what you get. And for the safety and the sense of community that this town has, that it gives off, and that people want to come to Commack to raise their families, to retire here because of the landmarks and because of the friends that they have made, and also because the ease of access to all of these medical facilities. For example, my pediatrician is across the street from me. Basically everything's across the street. But yet I live in a cul-de-sac. So it's, you know, you're in my backyard and it's beautiful and it's quiet and you feel like you're in some rural farmland, and you can go and get milk at all hours of the night within a 1-minute, you know, driving distance. So that makes Commack a very desirable place to live in. The unemployment rate for Commack is 7.5 this year versus New York over was 8%. And the population itself, just some statistics, the ancestries of 33% are Italian, 19% is Irish, 14% is German, and Polish is about 4%. the majority, the predominant race is Caucasian, and there are very few Latinos as well as Asians living in this area. And there's like a smidget on a pie chart that just states other. Like I said, the major hospital, the one that I've shown you previously, was Huntington Hospital. There's also a psychiatric hospital, Pilgrim State, that's pretty close by. St. Catherine's is another hospital that's about 4 miles away. So there's many doctors in between. Very busy road. Jericho Turnpike can take you all the way from Suffolk County all the way through to Nassau County and Queens. And from that road alone, there's dentists and specialists and pediatricians and internists and every kind of medical person that you can possibly look for can be found with very quickly, usually within a few miles from here. There's some colleges and community colleges and private universities. There's St. Joseph's around. There is SUNY Farmingdale. There's Downey. There's Suffolk County Community College. And there's Hofstra University, which is in Nassau, but like I said, it's very drivable and very accessible to residents of Commack if that's where they wish to go. There's 2 libraries in Commack, one belonging to 2 towns. You live in one side of Jericho Turnpike, you belong to the Huntington side, like I do, and then the other side you would go to the Commack Library in Smithtown. Basically, this community is, again, I can't stress that it really is a sense of community here. People are not afraid to walk out of the house. They're not afraid to make eye contact and look at each other and help each other and smile, and the kids know each other, and you can't go from one store to another without seeing someone that you know. It's a neighbor, or it's your child's friend, and it really feels like this is the ideal American dream type of a place to live in. And again, the only thing that I can think of that would be negative in this area is it would be, the prices and cost of living here is very high, and it doesn't come down ever. So people have to work harder and smarter to give, to have the lifestyle that you would like in this sort of an ideal community. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I try to get as many pictures as I could and try to get as many statistics regarding Commack. So I hope you enjoy the show, and I will see you online. Thank you.